I'm trying to get to know you, but you're trying to take me back to your house. What's going on with that?
Exactly.
You know, so
Exactly.
red flag for me. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going there. And that's another thing too, is that I'm going to drive my own car. I feel like people that check their phones like they're on dates are uninterested, and that's a clear sign.
That is a clear red flag.
Right. If you're doing that, then for me, I'm gonna be like, okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut this short.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my tomahawk and I'm gonna leave.
Right. Go ahead.
It's time to go.
Go ahead and box this up. Right. Box that one up too, and then give me both of them. Right.
You gonna take that food too?
Shit, they on the phone, right? I mean, I'm saying.
Damn. I don't think he gonna do that, y'all. Okay, somebody bought you a dog.
Ooh. Is she like Mercy?
Hey, she ain't gonna be like my baby, but somebody bought your dog, but she gonna be like your baby. However, you always like whatever pet you get, you gonna always fall in love with that pet. Right. That pet is just gonna be like everything you. Nobody's pet is better than your pet, because ain't nobody tell me nothing about my Mercy. Like, this is the best pet in the world.
Let's go beyond culture.
Welcome to Beyond Culture. Right now, we are back with another date night series. Exclusive? Do I say exclusive, or do I say, what do I want to say? Show, I guess. And joining me today, I have another special guest. This is the second episode, so I want to congratulate myself for that. Yes. So yeah, introduce yourself. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Kenny. No, but my name is Kenny. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm in management.
Okay.
I like long walks on the beach.
Okay, we're gonna get to them long walks and all of that.
Okay,
you ain't gotta go into.
I just want to throw it out there real quick.
Okay, yeah, right. He like long walks on the beach, but there's no beach in Atlanta.
There's 4 beaches in Charleston.
Okay, so welcome to Beyond Culture. So this is a dating show where we're going to be talking about all things dating.
Okay.
And I'm going to dive a little bit into what your perspective is, your experiences has been, and what do you think we're headed for towards the future.
Okay.
I recently just had a show and we were talking about dating your type, in a sense of having to be a certain way when you're dating somebody. And making sure that like you support your partner when they are like a little emotional, making sure you don't try to change an individual when you get with them, like when y'all actually make it official.
Right.
It was all about like molding and like how people try to, they get with you, but then they try to mold you into their idea of what they want you to be.
Right.
This show is going to be a little different. This show is going to be about dating etiquette. So I want to know your experiences in dating etiquette, based off of what you have been through.
Okay.
But before we get into that, give us a little background history of your dating life.
Oh, so my dating life started probably when I was around like 21.
Okay.
With same sex, with males. So before I was dating.
You always been gay?
I mean,
we like to act like we ain't always been gay, but we always been gay.
That's the funny thing about it too, because sometimes that you have to do what you feel others want you to do. So like, I came from a country family, and if you say the word gay or you even try to be gay or do anything gay around them, it's like, oh, we don't do that.
Yeah.
And so like you try to give them this persona of you. And that's what I did. So I dated girls. I dated one girl to where she got pregnant and she had a miscarriage.
Ooh.
And yeah, I know. 2004.
You would have had a baby.
Yes.
You would have had a little Kenny.
Right.
Oh, that would have been cute.
22 years old.
Little Kenny.
Yeah. And then yeah. And then like the last time I dated a girl was in 2007 when she cheated on me. Like she went with this thug dude, and I like she had my car. She said, "Oh, come and get your car." Blah blah blah. I went to get my car.
She cheated on you in your car?
Yes, and I was at work. Yes, exactly.
That's nasty work.
Right, that's some nasty work. And I was like, nah. So I got my car, and I was like, after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm good. And so I was just like chilling for a while.
Yeah.
And in 2021, that's when I met my first ex.
Okay.
Or not, I'm sorry, not 2021, but when I turned 21, I met my first ex.
Okay. Cool. All right, so that's some good background history. So with this dating etiquette show, I want to ask you a few different questions. Not off of this card, obviously, because that's the game.
We like games.
Yes, we do like game. So I'm gonna start with the first general question. What is good dating etiquette?
Good dating etiquette is learning and understanding the person you're pursuing. Right?
Okay.
Getting to know their likes, their dislikes, and having conversation. I think communication is important. You won't learn about the person unless you communicate, unless you have a conversation. Because as you mentioned at the beginning, in your last segment, people tend to try to change people.
Yeah.
And they do it based off of what they want. And so if you're having a conversation with somebody, and you're engaged in a conversation, communicating, that should be the time frame where you learn the person and decide whether you want to be with the person or not. Because if they are on the same alignment with you, right?
Yeah.
Then you're gonna say, okay, yeah, this is my person. But if they're not, you should be moving on.
Exactly.
Trying to change that person. So, yeah.
That's good. So like when you're on a date, like so you're on a date with somebody. What is good dating etiquette while you're on a date? Like I'm not talking about dating because that was good, but I'm not talking about like dating in a sense where like y'all been talking, because there's two different, perspectives of dating. I'm saying when you're on a date, what is good dating etiquette? Like when you actually meet and sit down and you have a conversation and you are engaging with somebody, what does good dating etiquette look like?
Allowing the person to speak. It should be a two-person conversation versus one. So I know a lot of times people are like, oh, I want to get to know you. So tell me about yourself. So you talk about yourself, but you don't talk about yourself the entire time. You give information.
Yeah.
Enough information for someone to ask questions.
Yeah.
And you allow that person to also tell you information.
Yeah.
You can't be the person that take over the conversation, if you will. I think that's really good dating etiquette. Another good dating etiquette is, my thing is this, and this is me. If I ask you on a date, my expectations are not going to be, oh, we're going to split the bill 50-50 or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Because I asked you to come on a date. Now, if it was different where it's like, yeah, we were like, oh, you asked me, I'm not going to expect you to pay it because that's just who I am. But if you ask me, the expectation shouldn't be, oh, well, you asked me, but you're also going to pay the bill as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are things. Those are the type of conversations you should have prior to, like, as far as like, what do you like?
Yeah.
Is this something that we can afford?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
And I think those questions and those conversations should be held at the beginning, because you don't want to make someone feel uncomfortable whenever you do take them someplace, and then all of a sudden the bill comes and it's this 5-star restaurant. The bill comes, it's like, oh
yeah, I can't really afford that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, we're gonna split 50-50. Yeah. It's like, well, shoot.
So dating your tax bracket.
Right.
Well, date for you, not dating your tax bracket, but date, like if you take somebody out, take them on a date in your tax bracket. If that makes sense. So like, don't take somebody to a 5-star restaurant if you cannot afford a 5-star restaurant.
Exactly.
Take them somewhere, because dates don't have to, I always say this, dates do not have to be expensive. Like you can take me on a nice walk and we can get ice cream, get some liquor and just chop it up. And that's a date to me. That's a great date.
That's the best date.
You can take me to a 5-star restaurant, feed me really good, have boring ass conversation, and that's a horrible date to me. I don't care how much you spent on the bill. So I feel like you should know, you should be aware of how you're dating. And the things that you're doing. Like you should really put some thought into it. I don't think a lot of people do put thought into it. They wait to a special occasion. Like a Valentine's Day or like a birthday. But the regular dating life is just, oh, you want to go to the movies? Oh, you want to do this? You want to...
But see, that's the thing about it too, is that prior to the date, whenever you select a date, you're heading out with that person, you should have a conversation. You're getting to know that person, right? So you should already be picking up on certain things. This person says, oh, I'm simple. I just like Starbucks or whatever the case may be. Your first date could be Starbucks.
A coffee date.
Right.
A lot of people don't do coffee dates.
Right. A lot of people think that you have to go to these restaurants and do this elaborate, like extravagant type of date your first time.
Because that's what the culture has driven into our minds, that first of all, the date has to feel like special, like you have to feel special from the time it starts to the time it ends. Like it has to be, oh, you gotta come and buy me flowers and bring me the roses and do this and do that and do that. Why can't dates be simple? Why can't it be fun? I like a good fun date, like a good fun date, like just going to an arcade. Real easy. It don't have to be like, you know what I mean, so serious, and we have to talk about each other's lives and old past relationships and stuff like that. I'm like, for a good first date, I want to know if I can stand being around you first. So I want to do something that's more engaging than to just sit there and be talking to you, because I might get bored. Because if your conversation don't match my level of intellect, I'm over it.
It's like, okay, well, date over. So
the date is gone.
Uber, what do you need?
Okay.
What you need? Uber?
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say, look, well, it was good, but I got something else to do, and we're gonna have to leave because now. All right. So listen, I got another question for you. What are some places that you would consider a good place, while we're on that topic, a good place to take someone on a date?
So I would say like some place where it's not loud, because again, you don't want to be in a spot where you're yelling over the music, trying to have conversation. I think nature is a great place to take a date, because like you're outside, it's quiet, you're getting your vitamin C, vitamin D, you're getting all those things, and you're able to kind of like connect. I feel like nature connects a lot of people. So, you know, as you mentioned before, the park is a nice place.
The park is nice.
Even something as some people may say it's simple, but it's really not simple. Cooking for somebody, you know, being able to say, you know what, I want you to experience me, this part of me. I like to cook, and I want to cook for you. That's the ideal date.
Because now, would you say that's an ideal first date?
Not the first date.
No,
not first date, because I feel that you put a lot into like cooking. It's the soul, the heart.
Yeah,
everything.
It's personal.
You know, it's personal, right? Exactly. So that may be like a couple of dates later, but your first date, I think that maybe the park, ice cream shop, coffee shop, something like that should be the ideal first date versus, you know, like a 5-star restaurant or anything like that.
I would say go somewhere safe.
Well, I mean,
go somewhere safe where somebody can see you, because like you don't know who you really don't know this person. You really don't know unless y'all have known each other for a while and then y'all just decided to take this step. But if you don't know this person and you have met them and then y'all was kicking it on the phone or conversing, you go into a situation where you just go into their home, they might pull that penis out or that titty out or something, and you might not be on it.
Right. Yeah.
People do that.
They do.
or they use things in order to get you to their house,
Right.
in order to experience you in that way.
Oh, let's come back for a drink.
No,
You know?
it's always a drink.
Let's come back for a drink.
Well, this day and age where
Right.
we at 2026, it's
Right.
always either weed or
Right.
drink.
A drink. Weed or drink.
Weed or
Let's
drink.
go back and smoke.
And that's how you know.
Right.
Like that's a like red flag number one is if you offer me weed or a drink, I know you try to get me loose. I know you have this preconceived thing that you want to do with me.
Right.
I'm not stupid.
Right.
So yeah, I know that's what you're up to.
Right.
They don't have the audacity to even say, "Oh, let me at least buy you a meal."
Right. Oh, we can go back, smoke, chill,
No.
smoke and chill. That's
No.
like Netflix and chill.
No.
And we know what happened with that.
But if you're serious about dating somebody, there's going to be a clear difference with how you put time and effort into something.
Yes.
Like you're going to really, and I'm not saying you got to show up with flowers.
Right.
Some people do that. Some people like that.
Right.
I'm not saying you have to do that. But being intentional about the place that you choose for the date, about the experience that you get. Like, this is your first time. This is your fucking audition.
Right. Like that. I like
this is your first time of me being in your space to see if this could potentially turn into a thing.
Right.
Why wouldn't you want to put time and energy and effort into some shit like that?
Right. Yeah. That I agree with you on that. I don't understand, and that's how you can really tell when somebody is intentional about dating, versus just going for one thing.
Yeah.
And of course, we've all experienced that part. And it's like you start thinking. I'm a thinker. I'm thinking immediately. I'm like, okay, so why do we need to go back here? Why do we need to do this? I'm trying to get to know you, but you're trying to take me back to your house. What's going on with that?
Exactly.
You know, so
exactly.
Red flag for me. And I'm like, okay. Well, no, I'm not going there. And that's another thing too, is that I'm going to drive my own car.
Exactly. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about how someone should behave on a date. And then we are going to get into the game. I'm calling this game BOGO. And I'll explain why when we come up next. People, they don't like that. It's like they want you to... They rather you just ignore them or
tell them a lie.
Yeah, because
hear.
Not interested sounds kind of bad.
It's not bad.
But it's not bad, but it sounds kind of bad to people hearing it.
But that's what that person needs to go and
they need to grow
and look into themselves. Why am I so mad and so
about somebody not being interested in me?
About somebody being honest with me.
All right, we are back on Beyond Culture right here with the dating etiquette show. We're talking all about dating etiquettes, how you behave, what to do before the date, after the date, and we're going to play a game called BOGO. I'm joined with Mr. Kenny here, who is on this special date with me. How lucky is he, right? But before we went on break, I was telling you that I wanted to discuss how somebody should behave on a date.
Okay.
So now this show is all about etiquette. And etiquette is just not something it's not about how you show up, but it's also about how you treat another person or other people that's around that that you come in contact with during the date.
Right.
We talked about a situation where me and Marcus was talking about how we don't like individuals that are mean to like servers. Like you go on a date and they're just like mean.
Yes.
But let's dive more deeper into the dating etiquette. Like, how would you feel if you were on a date with somebody that kept checking their phone?
I would feel that the phone is whoever is on the phone, other side of the phone, is more important than me. I would probably say something about it. I'd be like, hey, you okay? Is everything okay? I noticed that you check your phone each time.
Yeah. You do it in a very a very professional way.
Demure.
But that's how you
Yeah.
should handle it though.
Yeah, and it's like, because I mean, it may bother some people, but we never know. And so it allows a person the opportunity to say, oh, well, I may have my sick grandmother at home or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
This is what's going on with me.
Yeah.
Versus, if the person's picking the phone and smiling and all this kind of stuff. Like, okay,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
But don't you think somebody with good dating etiquette would tell you up front, like, hey, I'm going to be checking my phone because it's work and I have to make sure, like, I'm on call. So I have to make sure I answer because, people going to be checking. Now, that's something I'll be like, okay, cool. You told me, I understand. But to just be on the date checking your phone, I'm just going to be like, if you're doing that today, then what's going to happen a year from now when we get together? That means you're not going to pay me no mind at all.
Right. I think with that too is that even if it's work. So my thing is this: if you're planning a date with me, that means that you want to get to know me, right? So plan it on a day that you're not working. If you're on call or whatever the case may be, plan it on another day, because you should be trying to get to know me versus, hey, I got to check my phone and see if there's something happening at work.
Yeah.
I feel like people that check their phones like that on dates are uninterested, and that's a clear sign.
That is a clear red flag.
Right. If you're doing that, then for me, I'm gonna be like, okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut this short.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my tomahawk and I'm gonna leave.
Right. Go ahead.
It's time to go.
Go ahead and box this up. Right. Box that one out too, and then give me both of them. Right.
You want to take that food too?
Shit, they on the phone, right? I mean, I'm saying.
Damn. I don't think he gonna do that, y'all. He ain't gonna do that. Okay, cool. So let's talk about our drink of today. We've been sitting here drinking. Y'all do not know what we've been drinking. So let's talk about our drink of today. So what are you having right now?
I'm having whiskey, aka Rich and Rare, with some ginger ale and some lemonade.
Okay. And I'm having also whiskey, Rich and Rare. But I'm having mine with cranberry juice. That's it. So I've been trying to kind of like take my time with the sodas because I'm like, if I'm drinking at least 1 or 2 drinks a day, which probably be like 5, 6, shut up. I don't want to consume all that soda. Yeah, because it be fucking up my skin, and I don't like that. Yeah, so yes. All right. Are you ready to get into this game?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into this game. So this game is called BOGO. You ever heard of BOGO?
Buy one, get one?
Hey, you see it's smart, y'all. Yes, it's buy one, get one. Look, in this game, we're going to be offering responses. So one word that I really hold to a standard when it comes to dating is reciprocity.
Ooh.
Okay. So reciprocity is something that just kind of like people don't focus on it enough, but you have to know when you're giving more than you're receiving and vice versa.
Right.
Because I feel like reciprocity is something that will throw off a connection.
Right.
It is. Yes. Like if you are like a lot of people get in relationships and they say, I'm a giver, I'm a giver. But if you're always being the giver, then you're teaching this person how not to give to you.
Right. Yep.
And vice versa. So I believe reciprocity is one of the things that can make or break a relationship. So in that, I created BOGO because buy one, get one. So when you do something for me, I should return the favor and do something for you. I don't call that competition. I call that being competent in your partner.
Yes.
So I have some questions here.
Okay.
And I want you to answer them to the best of your
ability.
Yeah, your ability of like how you would respond. All right. What would you do to show gratitude to someone who bought you some flowers?
I would definitely tell him thank you.
Okay.
Right? Because I mean, purchasing and buying flowers is something that is, I think it's special. because it brightens someone's day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if someone bought me flowers, it could have been, hey, because of X, Y, and Z, or because, I was thinking about you, or maybe you had a bad day, or whatever the case was.
Yeah.
And so for that, I probably would return the favor, not at the same time, but
how? How would you return the favor?
I would return the favor by doing something for them. And it wouldn't be like something to where they're expecting it. It would be, oh, wow, this is happening. Because one of the things I do is I pay attention. I pay attention to people's likes, dislikes, and I just pay attention in general. And so it's like, to make a comment, and I'm like, okay. And then, randomly the next time, oh, hey, this is
like, I got this for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so that's just how I am. But I definitely agree with the buy one get one, because if you're doing all of the giving and the person's not giving you anything else or anything in return, you start to think like, damn, are they using me? Like, what is going on? Like, why am I always?
I don't think they're using you. I think you're allowing yourself to be used. Mm-hmm. This is the difference. Because if you're offering.
Right. I mean, that's true. But if you stop, because like I'm very intentional, and I'll like, you know what? Let me stop. Let's see what happens. But when you stop, then someone's gonna question, oh, what happened? Like, why'd you stop doing this? Like, oh, well, you noticed that. And so you really don't want to call them out, but you gotta let them know.
Yeah.
You gotta let them know, like, hey, why am I doing everything and you're not?
Do you feel like that's gonna cause some confrontation though?
It shouldn't. I think that having open and honest conversation with somebody, it helps to understand that person.
Right.
And I would want someone to be honest and open with me.
Okay.
Because if you're saying everything that I want to happen, then I'm going to want to continue to have it that way.
Right.
So open and honest conversation. Tell me what it is that you want, or tell me what it is that you feel that may be impacting you negatively.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so I got another question.
Okay.
What would you say to someone who expressed that they wanted to take it further?
Okay. I would say...
You would say, okay? No. You just ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
No. I would ask them, like, what exactly does further mean? Like, what do you mean you want to take it further?
They wanna like be in a relationship with you.
Okay. I'm like, if we're at that point to where we're kicking it really well, we're communicating, I'm like, yeah, me too. I feel the same way. Because sometimes somebody may have to initiate it. Right? And sometimes people may feel as though, what if I'm jumping the gun?
Have you ever been the initiator of those conversations? Or do you kind of just wait to see how things play out?
I've been the initiator.
You have been the initiator?
Mm-hmm. I have been the initiator. But as I got older, I started realizing that sometimes me being the initiator could be that I may be more dominant.
Okay. And
so I'm trying, to be more like, not the person that's always in control, because Monday through Friday I'm always in charge, and sometimes being in charge is overwhelming, and so sometimes letting somebody else take the reins and take the lead, it feels good.
That gives you balance.
Yes, the balance of it, and so I used to always be the person that, and I learned a lot over the years to where it's like, you don't have to be. You
don't have to be in charge all the time. Yeah. Sometimes you got to give yourself that mental break.
Right.
Invite both energies in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody bought you a dog.
Ooh. Is she like Mercy?
Hey, she ain't gonna be like my baby, but somebody bought your dog, but she gonna be like your baby. However, you always like whatever pet you get, you always fall in love with that pet.
Right.
That pet is just gonna be like everything you. Nobody's pet is better than your pet because can't nobody tell me nothing about my Mercy. Like, this is the best pet in the world.
Right.
I ever had.
As she should be.
Okay. and that was given to me.
See? The best pet.
The best gift I ever got. Okay.
If someone gave me a dog, I would definitely cherish the dog. I think that it's a being, right? It's somebody that has life.
It's a being?
Being. Like someone something that has life in it.
Oh, okay.
And someone gives you something, a pet that you have to take care of. It shows that they care because like, hey, you look, this is something I want to give to you because I know you're gonna take great care of this. Pet. But yeah, I would definitely welcome.
Okay. So what would you give?
What would I give?
Yeah. BOGO. Somebody bought you a dog, what would you give? What would you do?
I would give them. So let me take it back real quick. So they give me a dog or a pet because they know I like dogs and pet, right? So what I would do is I would think about something that they express they like.
Okay.
And I would give that to them. Not like, hey, at the same time, but you never know when it's going to happen. But it's going to be something that you wanted,
Okay. Cool. All right. Do you have any questions, any dating questions? While we're on this show, for me, I give each guest one question to ask me. So this is your moment. Do you have any questions that you want to ask me as far as dating or anything?
What is your ideal date? Yeah, date.
My ideal date? So my ideal date will be something that I did express that I wanted to do or experience because I feel like those things would always excite you more because you're like, oh my God, I've been saying I wanted to, like, if I say I want to go see the show, and I'm, oh my God, I've been saying I want to go see the show. That's ideal to me. But if it was something where somebody was planning something and they didn't have no idea of what I wanted to do, I think my ideal date will be something that is truly well thought of. And like I said, it doesn't have to be expensive because I'm not a label person or like it has to be like, I'm not that. I enjoy moments of, connectedness when we're in any space. So, as long as it's thought out and you put some intention behind it, it's not about the money and stuff. So I will want like a nice dinner, something I've never tried will be ideal. It'd be like a restaurant I never heard of. Now I am a seafood lover, so something seafood would always make blue crabs. Okay. Because look, we can do a snow crab day, baby, or blue crab day. Like I like stuff like that. Or in simpler terms, I would say, like I said, like something planned in the park where there's like a dinner in the park or something like that.
Right.
On a beach or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That and you said something that I think that people really should understand. Is what? A date does not have to cost a lot of money.
It don't.
It should be from the heart. It should be something that you planned out. You know that the person is interested in.
Yeah.
Is going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so the intention behind all of that.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
I planned dates in the house to where as though it was like real fun, and I had it to where it was like a theme. Like I would do an Asian theme, or I would do like a theme that was just totally different, or I would do like a aphrodisiac charcuterie board, stuff like that. Like I really feel like if people put more intention into the things that they want to give to people, like, and express how excited they are to be with them, because that's honestly what it is.
Right.
You're expressing your excitement and enjoyment for this person.
Right.
So you essentially want to do something nice for them.
Right.
You essentially want to make them smile.
Right.
Why drop the ball in that moment?
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I've done a lot of things, a lot of different things, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm always willing and open to be like, show me something new, like show me something else. I done done it all now. I done took my own self on some damn dates.
Yeah, me too.
But what can you show me differently
Right.
that I'm gonna be like, damn, we really had a good time.
Right. You're right. You're right.
Yes.
That's important. I really think that's important. For me,
Be falling, bitch.
uh-oh. For me, it's the being able to pay attention.
Yeah.
And the simple things, like something like just as simple as if I can say, oh, you know, I want some cheese fries. Just an example. And there's hey, we have a day
some cheese
and we
fries.
had cheese fries, you know, something like that. It's like,
I'm gonna take you to Mr. Fry.
see, Mr. Fry,
And you can get all the fries you want.
See,
if you want that.
See, it's
God
like just those things, like just like, and it's just off of conversation, like the overall thing goal whenever you're dating somebody is to pay attention.
Yeah. You gotta pay attention.
You have to pay attention.
That is good. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Well, listen, I want to thank everyone for watching the show. If you haven't already, make sure you are following Beyond Culture everywhere. If you want to listen to the podcast, I'm going to put it on Apple Music eventually, whenever I get the time and ready. But it will be on YouTube for your viewership, and you can subscribe to the page. Also, check us out on Instagram at Beyond Culture Podcast. And yes, make sure you want them to follow you?
They can follow me.
What's your Instagram?
I'm so fly 83.
I'm so fly 83. I'm going to put it right here at the bottom. And I want you all to make sure that you stay tuned into this dating series compilation. But thank you for joining Beyond Culture Podcast. Y'all have a good one. Period. Toast.
Cheers.
I'm not strong enough.
It's not strong
I'm
enough.
not strong enough. When you put a little bit more liquor in it.